Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And it is time to crown a Challenge Cup winner. The Glasgow Warriors taking on Toulon tomorrow night at the Aviva Stadium. Kickoff it is at 9 o'clock South African Standard Time, 8 o'clock British Standard Time, 7 o'clock GMT. And the referee for the match will be Ben Whitehouse. He'll be assisted by Chris Busby. And the referee will be Wayne Barnes. He'll be assisted by Chris Busby and Craig Evans. Ben Whitehouse will be the TMO. Glasgow Warriors versus Toulon. Scotland versus France. Top 14 or URC. Who will be the champion? Two South Africans involved as well for Toulon. And as well as the South African involved for, well, I suppose Dayton Macbeth. It depends if you want to claim him as well. Involved for Glasgow Warriors. But before we look at the two teams, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the home side, which is Glasgow Warriors. Who have been drawn as the home side. And it's a pretty interesting side that they have named. And a couple of interesting sort of calls. But the big thing for them is, I think for me, that Hupalotto is going to be starting together. So if you go through the team, it's Jamie Batty, Fraser Brown, Xander Ferguson. It's a very competent front row. And it'll be very interesting to see how they sort of cope and how important this area of the battle will be. And obviously, depending on, the weather and stuff like that, the conditions will obviously dictate how important the scrum battle will be. We've then got JP Dupree, who's got the nod to start ahead of Richie Groves on the bench. Needs to start. Got Cummings in the second row, Matt Ferguson, Saloni, Valenu, and Jack Dempsey in the back row. George Horn is back, and he will start next to Domingo Miotti in the halfback pairing. Carl Stable, captain from the wing. Sebastian Cancellara on the other wing, and then Sienna Tupolotto, Hugh Jones, Hugh Polotto as they become known. Had an absolutely brilliant time in the Six Nations as a combination. They'll be looking to try and bring that sort of flair, that form, that power, bring everything really to that sort of midfield combination there for Glasgow. Ollie Smith, the fullback. Off the bench, Johnny Matthews, Nathan Macbeth, Simon Bergen, Richie Gray, Lewis Bean, Rory Dodge, Ali Price, and Stafford McDowell. So look at the likes of an Ali Price there, Richie Gray, Rory Dodge, for example, very much big impact players who can come on and try and just change them. I think Ali Price is a nice swimmer to be able to bring on, especially if you need to manage a game and not panic and stuff like that. So much experience, British and Irish Lions caps, and exactly the type of player you really want in your arsenal to be able to bring on in any sort of times of struggle or times where you need a bit of a calm head. And because he definitely does have one. Then let's look at Toulon, shall we? And the big news for South Africans is that Cheslin Kolbe will be starting at full-back. Should be really exciting to see how he does go there. So if we look at the Toulon side, in the front row, Danny Priso, Teddy Babizini, and Beka Gigashvili in the front row. They're packing it down and said it's a good Glasgow front row. So that front row, I think the front row battle should be quite an interesting one. And obviously, if we're looking at two teams with very good backlines, that ascendancy could be very important. Tupolotto and Hugh Jones going to have a good platform to be able to really attack from. Is Dan Bigger going to have a really good scrum to sort of play behind and pull the strings at fly half? So that all comes down to the front rows as well as the second row. They've got Matthew Tangachi and Brian Alanuose in the second row. There, Cornel Dupree starts next to Charles Villevon and Sergio Perezi. So it's a very competent loose trio there for Toulon. Charles Villevon, we know what he's all about, and Sergio Perezi. Well, I mean, in terms the definition of been there, done that. He is 39 years old, turns 40 this year. It's his last couple of months of rugby. He played 142 games, I think, stupid for Italy. Probably had some of the most international performance. Some of the most professional rugby caps ever. So very, very cool to see how he's going to go, and hopefully it'll be a really good way for him to sort of bow out of the international game. We've then got a halfback pairing of Baptiste Surin and Dan Bigger. Look forward to seeing how they sort of operate. Dan Bigger, he gets quite a lot of hate. I'm a big Dan Bigger fan. I think he brings a lot of physicality on defense, and when he's playing well, can really, really change a game and control a game. The two wings are Gabin Villiers and Joata Wanakolo, so a lot of pace there between the two there. At centres, you've got Duncan Paua and Wasia Nayakalevu. And then at fullback, the ever exciting Cheslin Kolbe, who is going to look to really sort of hit on the counter attack, and very keen to sort of see the sort of the form he's in. Last couple of games, the top 14 moving now. Didn't play as much for the Springboks last year as possible because of injuries. So good to see him getting some game time, and we want to really see him up to some of his best. Off the bench, Christopher Tulafua, John Baptiste, Gross, Kieran Brooks will cover the front row, Facundo Isa, Mathieu Bastide, Paleju, Ihaya West, and Jeremy Sinzel will be covering the starting 15. So a couple of nice names there. Facundo Isa, very, very accomplished player. Jean Baptiste, Gross, international quality. Ihaya West, New Zealand outside back who never played for New Zealand himself, but played games for, I think, Maori All Blacks, played games for Barbarians, played at age group level, played a lot of games for the Blues and Hurricanes before moving over towards initially La Rochelle and now at Toulon. So it's a good side. It's two exciting sides, to be honest. Very keen to see how they do go about business tomorrow. Let me know what your score predictions are down in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.